A moment of silence at the moment of the first emergency call. Calls that grew as the true scope of the State Fair tragedy revealed itself.
Trying to establish a triage area where we can start moving the walking wounded into it. We can start getting them transported out.
7 killed, dozens injured, the wounds still healing, now 1 year later.
It feels like that it's always an empty void for the past, and I'm here to remember all the pain and the sorrow and pray for the people.
August 13th, 2011, a severe storm on a Saturday night sent stage rigging crashing to the ground just before the Sugarland concert. I'm Erica Fly in for Jenna Coy.
And I'm Todd Connor. Tonight, the Indiana State Fair is taking a minute to remember those victims. RTV6's Ebony Monet was there as family and friends came together for the emotional moment. Ebony.
It was definitely very emotional. There were a lot of tears shed out here tonight. People were hugging one another and overall supporting each other. Some of the people out here were actually here a year ago to see Sugarland perform. Others were here to honor their friends or family who were here, some of whom were hurt and others lost.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 1 minute we will ask you to join us in a brief program and a moment of silence.
It's a moment of silence. Time to remember the night Greg Johnson tells us he can't forget.
The primal screaming, something that a human being never hears unless they look down and see a loved one is dead or split in two.
For about 2.5 minutes, there's no gaming, riding, or eating at the Indiana State Fair. Johnson shares this moment with other people who were here 1 year ago to the date, and with friends and family of the victims.
It's unbelievable. It's just a heartfelt thing you can't explain. It's a loss. It's a horrible loss, and I feel that I want to pray for everyone that's involved.
I think that's a good way to handle it. I think the memorial is very nice, and I don't think it hurts our kids to remember that life isn't always perfect and things aren't. There's tragedy that happens.
The moment of silence began at 8:46 p.m. The time investigators say high winds sent the stage rigging crashing onto the crowd of Sugarland fans.
The skies in the west started developing intense lightning and dark clouds, and you're thinking to yourself, well, this isn't safe and we shouldn't be here. But also, we thought common sense would dictate they would tell us to leave if in fact the conditions were such that they weren't suitable for a concert.
It happened. You remember it, but you continue on.
I would think that being reminded that life is short, that would make us want to enjoy what little time we have all the more.
Some of the people that we spoke to tonight were actually in the sugar pit a year ago, and they say that they've actually stayed in touch with one another because of that shared experience. But besides the emails and the phone calls, other than tonight was actually the first time for some of them to actually see each other. Todd and Erica.
All right, hopefully they got a little bit of closure out of this tonight as well. Ebony Monet reporting live at the fairgrounds for us. Ebony, thanks.